Okay, how's everyone day? I hope everybody's day is going A-okay. Because me, myself, personally, my day is going great. And I hope yours is as well. So is y'all ready to get surgical? If you're ready to get surgical, then let's do it.
Yeah, I seen the video. I seen the video, man.
OMG. Please, you guys, please, 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 do not tell me that this man is sitting up there trying to debunk me by saying that he's seen the video. Now, sir, you a cotton-picking lie, and the truth ain't in you. And guess what? That's why my Vons and my Vonettes finna watch me surgically detach you apart, sir. You see what I'm saying? I'm about to shred you up. So allegedly, you guys, this clown is telling us that he's seen the video. Now, everybody want to know, can I prove right now, just by this dude talking, that he didn't see the video? Oh, yes, I can, because I told you when it's a lie, you can prove that it's a lie, right? So, okay, let's get to proving that this guy's a cotton-picking lie. Him and his little stories and all this trash that he's trying to do to debunk me. And we also gonna prove that he's up here trying to debunk me. Why would he be doing that? Because I'm telling the truth. Let's see what this guy allegedly have to say about him seeing this video.
And the video was like, fucked up, bro. It was like, oh, fucked up. Duck was in now. Duck was in now. Duck was in now. Standing there looking at his phone.
Rat, you was right the first time when you said Duck was sitting there. He was sitting there in his car. Duck was sitting there in his car. He never got parked, and that's how the bike man rode up and gave him that neck shot that went straight through that back window, that little back window right on side of it, on the passenger side of the car. Went through there and hit Duck in the right side of his neck, and that's the blood that skeeted on the girl's hand. You see what I'm saying? Why she was like she was shot and acting like she was shot. You see what I'm saying? Allegedly, y'all told me she was busting back. So she got a shot in her hand. You tell me they aim was that good that they shot the gun out her hand, right? All the way across the street, right? Strange. Sounds like a movie to me, but you was right at first when you said Duck was sitting there. And then you try to switch it up and say, oh, no, he was standing there, right? Because you had to think about the scenario that y'all was saying when y'all was saying Duck was standing in the line. More people waiting to get in this store because it was COVID, right? Okay, sir, see, now that's another one that we just jammed you up in. You see what I'm saying? We just jammed you up in another lie, sir. You see, we just caught you in another lie, and you're so nervous and you're trying to debunk me so much because I'm telling the truth, and this is why you came out first and said Duck was sitting there, and then you say he was standing there looking at his phone, right? Oh, strange. And this is what you seen on the video, Duck standing there looking at his phone, right? You're telling the honest to God truth. Well, I don't think you is. Because if you was, the feds would have been showed us that, right? But let's catch him up in another lie.
His head down, looking back and forth. It looked like he was looking to see what was the commotion outside, or it looked like, I don't know what he was thinking, but he looked back and forth.
Oh, Duck was looking back and forth to see what was the commotion going on outside, right? So was he in the store? Was he sitting? Or was he standing out there looking at his phone? Because was he standing there looking at his phone? Was he sitting, or was he in the store and he was looking around because it was a commotion? Because you said that he was looking around because of the commotion outside. So what was the commotion outside? Is this when they allegedly supposed to came to the window and was brandishing weapons or something, and Duck seen him and he asked the lady, can he go to the restroom? And she told him no, right? Is this the part you're thinking of, right? Oh, it is the part he's thinking of. But y'all see how screwed up he got it? Because he can't tell a story like Mama Duck tell a story, because they both lying, and this is why they got two different stories. Because guess what? If I told a story and it was the truth and someone was there with me, then I'm expecting them to tell the same story that I told, because I know that it's the truth. You see, and this is why you guys can't tell the same story, and this is why you're screwing up, and you started off and say he was sitting there, which he really was. He was sitting there in his car, right? And that's where he was looking around at because he told dude to move those cones, right? And he was looking back when Bike Man rode up and gave him that neck shot, right? And then when he looked to his left and grabbed that driver's door and jumped out that car, that's when Mr. Curly rode up and hit him in his chest and his groin, and that's why Duck fell by his back wheel on the driver's side. And this is why the old man witness said he was standing right there and he heard something like a machine gun. And when he looked, he seen a black car leaving, going westbound on Oak Street, right? Okay, my point exactly. And this is why the other security guard, Mr. Funny Face Nelson, said he seen two guys allegedly standing out there. Then one guy got to shooting at another guy, and then they both ran in different directions. And then he said 5 minutes later he heard a second round of shots, and when he looked up, he thought the police shot that guy. See, that second round of shots was the three that Duck took in his neck, in his chest, and his groin from none other than Bike Man and Mr. Curly, right? Right, sir. Gang. Yeah, you said you didn't know what he was thinking. He was looking back and forth. He was thinking just like his mama said when his mama described the story, when she was describing, and she was telling how Duck ended up downtown, and right before Duck got shot, what did his mother say? She said, when Duck pulled up, then he seen me. This is what his mother said. And then he knew it, right? And that's why he was looking back and forth, because he knew that his mama, Sheena Weekly, was finally setting him up, because he know 1,000,000,000% fact that his mama was an Eastern Star, and his mama was the one told him that they was putting Vaughn in the paint, and Vaughn was just a body, and Dirk signed him over to the Illuminati, right? And Duck was running around and told Vaughn that, because Duck knew that his mother is a real Eastern Star, and Duck was like, okay, well, my mama telling me some real stuff, so that means that the Masons is finna, Illuminati is finna snake Vaughn out, right? But Duck ain't know that the cross was nothing but the double cross, and she came back around and got him because Duck thought his mother would never get him, right? And that's why when Duck pulled up downtown, when she called him there and she was standing in that store and she looked out, and this is why she said when Duck was pulling up and then he seen me and then he knew it, right? Exactly, because when Duck pulled up, he seen his mama and then he knew he was finna get drilled out. He knew his mama had snaked him out, and he knew his mama got him to come down to the Gold Coast to get him drilled out. So he was looking back and forth, where at? In that car, right? When he pulled up and he looked and he seen his mama standing at him out that window in that store, he knew he was finna go down, right? And that's exactly when he went down, because you know his mama said it. She said when Duck was parking, and then she said, then Vlad, that's when he looked up and he seen me, and then he knew it. And this is exactly what she said, you know, right after she said, it's deeper than that. We already know it's deeper than that. You know, I've been knowing it was deeper than that. I knew it was deeper than that when you took the other 4 children out. Gang.
And then they just slid up. It looked like the John Gotti hit.
Stop lying. Listen, they ain't just slid up. You trying to say that because y'all was trying to say TZ calls them. They ain't just slid up. It ain't look like no John Gotti hit, because guarantee if it looked like a John Gotti hit, they would have had it all over social media. Plus, it would have been all on the front page of the newspaper while they trying to make them out of this extremely dangerous, notorious gang. It didn't look like a John Gotti hit, because guess what? They're getting paid off the John Gotti hit. And that's why they showing the John Gotti hit. You see what I'm saying? But one thing we ain't seeing is the hit on FBG Duck. Give us some real footage, the real footage from Dolce and Gabbana and it was Milano's. Give us the footage from there so we can see what really went on. And we want to see a timestamp on that TZ footage.
Looked like the Paul Castellano and them when he was standing at the steakhouse, but Duck was just standing right outside.
Shut up, man. Listen, was he standing outside? You hear me? It was like the Paul Castellano hit at the steakhouse. Duck was just standing outside. You just told us Duck was looking around because all the commotion that was going on outside. You see what I'm saying? You just told us Duck was looking around because there was a lot of commotion going on outside. Then you said Duck was sitting there. in his car, right? That's where he was sitting at his car when he got drilled out. Then you said he was standing there. You see what I'm saying? So which one is it, sir? You see, he wasn't standing outside. Wasn't like no Paul Castellano. You's a cotton picking lie and you's a federal informant. Would y'all please hit that like button if it's 1,000,000,000% fact that that rat is a 100% federal informant. You see what I'm saying? I'm calling you what I've been calling you the whole time before the world even see you sit on that stand, you rat. And that's what he's mad about. That's why he's trying to debunk me, because I told y'all he was a rat since day one. And I can't wait till the double murder come up so I can put you in the paint some more, you clown. You see you already know what time it is with me. And you know those agents, Agent Dixon and the rest of those D-eaters, one thing for sure and two things for certain, they can't stop me. You see what I'm saying? So y'all want to play? Let's play. We'll send your informant to Jesus' day room, Dixon. We'll send your informant to Jesus' day room, Agent Dixon. ED gang. It will be if you want to, Agent Dixon, Agent Woo Whoppy Bear, but either one of you other federal government agents, you better know this here. I ain't got nothing to lose. I just lost my mama. I definitely don't give a F about sending nobody to Jesus' day room. You see what I'm saying? And it ain't no problem. I care nothing about you. You see what I'm saying? I care nothing about you. I care nothing about your Monica. And I definitely don't care nothing about your informant. I definitely will send him to Jesus' day room, and that's where he going. So get him some flowers. You feel me? Agent Dixon. That's what you do with your next 25 grand. Save it for they lame, some flowers. Gang. And you know who this is talking. Yeah, now. Gang. 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 And let my old Block 6 and my old block is go. And you know I'm everywhere, Agent Dixon. Agent Dixon. Every time the federal informant, Illuminati, Mason federal informant, pull these plays off, I'm right on your bumper. You see what I'm saying? Smashing them cases. And guess what y'all got to do? Call for another mistrial, right? Yep. You think I ain't see that? You think I ain't see it? Oh, yeah, y'all. Moo-wop them lawyers call for another mistrial. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm messing them up. I'm applying extreme emergency pressure to Agent Dixon and their informants. You see what I'm saying? And this is why the prosecutors want to cross-examine the witnesses. So this can be Agent Dixon and those crooked officers' excuse why they got to let my old block-ins go. You don't need no excuse. Just tell them I showed up on the scene again. Gang, I did what I always do. On the scene, bring the facts, and guess what? Screw up their money. Just like I did on the Lil Wet case. Just like I did on the Lil Wet case. And this is why y'all had to let Lil Wet out. Lil Wet from No Limit. This is why y'all had to let him out on 4 bodies. That's my work on everything I love on Jesus Christ. I'm the reason Lil Wet is out. Go down there. I got a video about it right now to show you 1,000,000,000% fact. And guess what? Wet said it out his own mouth. Gang. Wet said it out his own mouth. What'd he say? I don't know how I got out. Somebody help me out. I just looked up and they told me he had emergency release because I applied emergency pressure. And if you want to hear more about the Wet case, I even got the killer down there and the killer who called the hit. Gang. I swear to God on Jesus Christ. And the guy who called the hit is a liaison from the Durskin Federal Building. He's a liaison for the federal government. He's a liaison from the federal government. And y'all knows that clown. Y'all seen him around a lot of strange, unsolved bodies, especially ones with the little girls. You see what I'm saying? Just like the little girl that y'all left out there in that abandoned garage out in Markham, you clown. Gang, don't make me bring that one up either. You see what I'm saying? Let me put your boys, A&R Leak them in the paint too. You see what I'm saying? You know what they record about them switching bodies, right? Gang, back to regular scheduled programs. Gang. And that wasn't for you, Martell. That was for the big boys. You know, the federal government. You know, them crooked agents. That was for them. You see, you a small fry. You ain't nothing but a body. You see what I'm saying? And you see why I'm on social media telling crooked agent Dixon and all the rest of the crooked agents and that liaison that work for the federal government down there at the Durskin building. You see why I'm sitting up here telling y'all that Martell Wiley is a body. You see what I'm saying? Because they all crooked. It don't matter. They might body him before I do. Gang. And I ain't bodying you just because you told on Moo Wop them. I'm bodying you for them crooked officers, the crooked government, you know, Agent Dixon them.
On everything, him and dude got hit up. And that girl, you can see her in the middle of the street holding her wrist.
He was blamming back, and that dude didn't get hit up. Anybody want to go look at the video? Go look at the dude laying on the ground next to Duck. You won't see a piece of blood on that dude. He got on red underwear. You won't see that dude hit not one time. And then fast forward and look at them put that goofy on the stretcher. Oh, allegedly he shot all these times in his back. You don't lay a person shot in his back on his back when you put him in the stretcher. You clown. Same mistake y'all made on the Nipsey case. Gang. Up you clown. You sitting there describing the same thing that we seen on the news. The girl standing in the middle of the street holding her cotton picking hand. A cotton picking lie. You got to come better than that. You're describing the same thing that we seen on the news. No, we want to hear 4 shooters jumping out of 2 cars, drilling Duck out. So y'all, we're going to listen to the rest of this clown talking about the footage they allegedly heard. See if we hear anything about him saying 4 shooters jumped out of 2 cars.
Like, you see all this shit.
So he was standing outside. So what were they saying, like, initially when he was inside the store and he noticed something or had some type of interaction with somebody?
He was in the store with them. They was in the store with him. They peeped him, but Duck didn't know them.
I thought you just told us Duck was looking around because commotion was going on outside. But now they peeped him. They was in the store. They ain't even know Duck. Shut up. The first time y'all said, see, y'all trying to clean it up because I kept yelling the whole time when the first thing happened with Duck, they kept saying, yeah, it was 2 people in the store. They talking about it was 2 shorties in the store to ask Duck for his picture. And Duck told them no. Duck didn't give him a picture. Duck asked the girl to go to the washroom because allegedly it was some killers at the window waving guns and stuff finna come get him. And the lady told Duck no, right? And I kept saying, so where's the 2 guys that allegedly asked Duck for a picture? So now allegedly this is Teezy that was in the store with Duck, but Duck don't know him. How Duck don't know him? He Duck screwing his baby mama. Duck do know Teezy. You talking about Duck don't know Teezy? All y'all talking about Duck don't know Teezy. Duck do know Teezy. If he's screwing his baby mama, Duck know him. Duck ain't got to hang with him every day to know Teezy. You see what I'm saying? All Duck got to do is see Teezy on some pictures or know who Teezy is. And all he got to do is be screwing Teezy baby mama. And he know who Teezy is. He probably don't know him like that, but he know his face. And he know his face enough to know if there was Teezy standing there with him in the store. So why we got video of Teezy and somebody else in the store, but we have no video of Duck in the store? Give us the first part of the video that you talking about allegedly if Duck and Teezy was into an altercation in the store. Give us the video with Duck and Teezy and altercation in the store, and then we'll probably accept the video that you're showing us with Teezy in the store. But right now, we can't accept the video with Teezy standing in the store because, for one, it don't have a timestamp on it. For 2, what is this this alleged? See, he's gonna try to debunk this too, y'all, with the security guard. What is this alleged security guard just all of a sudden just running up on Teezy to get a picture? Because he was told to get that picture of Teezy at a different time when Teezy was downtown, and it wasn't the day that Duck got drilled out. Because what is this Puerto Rican, Mexican type of security guard, allegedly the one that was on the stand, the Puerto Rican, Mexican type of dude? What is he just taking pictures of Teezy and somebody else for? What is he discriminating? But, oh, this guy's going to say he's taking pictures of him because Teezy was on the phone like, hey, I need a gun. They just beat me up. All of them just jumped me and this and that, Duck and his crew and all that. He's a cotton-picking lie. He can't even get his story right. You see what I'm saying? Can't even get his story right. And the dude that's interviewing him, you more of a clown than he is. Because guess what? I'll be sitting up there telling him right in his face he's a cotton-picking lie. You know why? Because no one will come on my platform and lie to me. And this is why those people go on their platform and lie with him. Because the guy who owns the platform is an agent and a cotton-picking lie himself right along with him. Because if he wouldn't, he'll be calling that clown a liar right in his face. He yelling, somebody come get this clown the F off my channel. Gang.
Duck don't know Teezy, but Teezy know who Duck is. He know that Sheena's son. But Duck don't know him, but he know him.
I know Duck know him enough to know if that's him standing by him in the store. Him and Duck messing with the same girl. Duck was messing with his baby mama. Duck know that dude enough to know if he's standing by him in the store. You see what I'm saying? Because that's the main dude the dude gonna know is the baby mom. I mean the baby daddy of somebody. If he's screwing his baby mom, he definitely gonna know how the baby daddy look. You see what I'm saying? Because he gonna be on his P's and Q's just in case he see the clown anywhere and the clown try to get out of pocket somewhere and he can drill him out. You see what I'm saying? So this is what he's trying to clean up. Y'all, Duck don't know him, don't know him, but he know him. But Duck know him enough to not be letting Teasy stand on side of him in the store. You know his name is Teasy, tall, right? Because he tall, right? Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? Like, he know him if somebody was with him and be like, that's what's the name, baby daddy. Oh, that's...
I'll see how stupid that sound. Why would somebody else have to be with Duck to tell Duck that's woo wop de bam baby daddy? See, he's trying to clean it up because I just debunked Mr. Truth Teller for up there talking about Teasy and them was chasing Teasy. The Duck was in a fight. Duck beat Teasy up and pistol whooped him and all this stuff before allegedly before Duck supposed to got drilled out. So this is why he tried to do that, y'all. I would think Duck definitely will know the dude he's screwing his baby mama. Duck will know him, so I don't think Duck gonna need nobody else to be standing right there with him and say, oh, that's woo wop de bam baby mama. I mean baby daddy. That's woo wop de bam baby. Duck don't need nobody to be standing there with him to say that. He's a cotton picking lie. Agent Dixon, you rat, come get this rat. He's a screw up more worse than you. You see what I'm saying? More worse than you. You feel what I'm saying? Monkey see, monkey do.
Rough, you know, you hit me or something like that. But if he don't say that, there's nobody there, he don't know him. He ain't seen him. You remember Duck going through different shit on another hood, all his friends dead.
Allegedly, because Duck going through things and his friends dead and all this stuff like that, he's going to forget how his op look, right? He's not going to be able to recognize his op because he's going through things. You see what I'm saying? And all his homies dead. You see, he's not going to be able to recognize his op, right? Man, shut up. Why did the feds even hire you? You see what I'm saying? The feds, hey, Dixie, y'all need to come back and get this bimbo goofy. He just screwed y'all whole case up. Y'all gonna have to let Moo-Wop and them go because we already found out he's a cotton picking lie. And guess what, Agent Dixon? It wasn't going to do nothing but come back on y'all anyway. You see what I'm saying? Because I called him a federal agent in the door when he walked in because I knew he worked for y'all. As soon as he walked himself on YouTube, I called him a federal agent. You see what I'm saying? And you took my channel, right? And that's why I'm back screwing up your money. And that's why I'm letting the whole world know that Agent Dixon informant is a rat. And he's been a rat. And they's the ones that took my channel, and this is why you're looking so stupid now, Agent Dixon, because y'all thought that I wasn't going to be running off in my big mouth again, and that's why I'm running off in my big mouth again. Gang, now get this channel if you're a big, bad wolf. In fact, let's play a game. Let's see if you can take my channel before I take your informant. You see? Let's see if you can take my channel before I take your informant. You see what I'm saying? Hey, picture that.
So a grown ass nigga like Teasy pop up, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know who he is, man. He was in the store with him, and then they left out the store. They ran in another store, and
ran in another store. So I guess this is the story finna say where they got to record the Teasy at. Well, why they couldn't get the record? Why we can't get the footage of him and Duck allegedly getting into it in the other store before he ran to the other store? Now watch his excuse of how they got the footage of Teasy trying to debunk me.
they ran in the other store. They needed a face mask to get in, so the security gave them a face mask. But the security heard him talking about a gun. So when he heard that, he thought they was on some robbery shit. And he started recording them. And when he recorded them, he picked up all the information that got him wrapped. He was on the phone, he called, what's the thing number? Dude and them was like, who you talking about? FBG Duck. They like, who? He FBG, the rapper.
Oh, that's a cotton picking lie, y'all. So allegedly the dude gonna sit there and tape Teasy's whole conversation, right? So I'm trying to see this. If Teasy's calling somebody on the phone and telling somebody on the phone, why would TZ be calling for D-Thang them? And why would D-Thang them be, when he say, yeah, FBG Duck, why would D-Thang them say who? And he come back and say, FBG Duck, the rapper. Don't TZ and the whole city of Chicago know Duck is a rapper. See, you see, a lot of people is not, people from Chicago wouldn't even be calling. Listen, I'm gonna show you how to go if you was calling somebody to hit FBG Duck. Everybody from Chicago would have did the same thing. They would call it, but hey y'all, Duck up here. Let's get him. You ain't got to say no FBG. You ain't got to say no rapper. You ain't got to say no, hey, y'all, Duck up here. Let's, come on, y'all, Duck up here. I got him in the Gold Coast. That's it, that's all. So ain't nobody got to be FBG. Who, Duck, the rapper. You're a cotton picking lie. Shut up. It's some real game. You don't even hear people from the rack saying FBG Duck. Everybody from the rack gonna just call him Duck, man. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna hit them out of town people talking about FBG Duck. We just call him Duck. That's it, and that's all. Everybody in Chicago know Duck is a rapper.
They all where he at? Man, he just chased me, pistol with me, beat me, jumping with some niggas. Whole time it wasn't never no niggas. I seen the whole tape. Never no niggas, bro.
Seen the whole tape, and this is why you ain't tell us that 4 shooters jumped out of two cars and drilled Duck down. You ain't seen the whole tape, and you talking about something. Y'all see he didn't try to debunk. You see he tried to ride with Truth Tell on that they pistol whooped Mr. Teasy and all this stuff like that. And he tried to ride with him. He tried to say that Teasy was on the phone talking about Duck, and a lot of dudes did it. But you see he didn't say Duck didn't pistol whoop him. You hear what he said? Duck didn't wasn't with no nigga. So he trying to say Duck did it by himself. I already proved that that's a cotton picking lie, and he comes back with the same cotton picking lie. So what I'm gonna do? Prove it again that he's a cotton picking lie, just like I did. Now y'all hit that like button if I just proved 1,000,000,000% that he's a cotton picking lie, and he ain't seen not one piece of footage of nobody doing nothing. Everything he just told us is everything that we done seen already. You clown. I will be back. Same bad time, same bad channel. We can't do too much talking to the snitch or listening to him, because you might be somewhere in a police station pointing somebody out. And I'm out. Gang.